Okay, genius. Okay, I'm gonna be chef and O is gonna be sous chef, and we're gonna make a super easy recipe. What are we making?
Granola.
We're making granola, and the great thing about granola is you can put anything in it really. The first thing you need to do though is make sure your oven's switched on so it gets nice and hot. I like to put it on about 175 degrees Celsius. And then also just prepare a baking tray with some grease-proof paper. But the first thing we need to do is put in the oats. Ready?
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that when it's on the tray, it fits out and fits the entire tray but isn't too pumped up. Should we stop?
Yes.
Okay. Good idea. Because remember, you're going to put mix-ins and it's going to get more. So we don't want to put too much. Nuts. So that's just a mixture of walnuts and almonds. And then do you want to give it a stir?
Yeah.
Make sure everything's stirred up properly. So what I'm going to add to this after is I have some flaked coconut, which I quite like. The first time I made this, I put it in at this stage and it came out a little bit too crunchy for my liking. Just experiment with what you like, but I'm going to pop that in about halfway through when they're in the oven. All the other mixes, I have some organic raisins, which I love. Don't put them in before you put them in the oven because they're going to get really hot. How's the mixing going?
Good.
Okay, so what you want to do now to make sure it gets that granola consistency is we need to put something in there to make it clump together, right? So I like to use coconut oil. This is to bind it all together. And we'll put a good couple of glugs in here. And the other thing I like to add, and again this is up to you, you can add whatever kind of spices you like. I like it a little bit cinnamony, so let's put some cinnamon in there.
Here.
Yep, keep stirring. I like mine really to smell like Christmas. And then the other thing I like to put in is a healthy dash of vanilla. The other thing that I like to put in is just because once you put in the dried fruit, it gets really sweet, so to put in a little bit of salt. And I use pink Himalayan salt because it's good for you, but it's also pink. And then the final thing you want to add is some kind of sweet. We don't want it too sweet, right? We want it healthy sweet. So if you have grade A Canadian maple syrup, that is my absolute best recommendation. We ran out of it. We don't know, not honey. But you can use honey, which is what we're going to use right now because that's all we have. But like I said,
maple syrup.
Just get creative. We have no maple syrup. You ate it all. Or waffles. No? You smell the coconut?
Mmm.
Okay, let's put some honey in. And this is for sweetness. I think that's good because then when it's in, so just a heaping tablespoon for this batch. And so when it gets into the oven, it'll get softer and it'll get really yummy and
beautiful.
So the one trick that I learned or I heard about is that to make it clumpy, like granola, keep stirring. To make it clumpy, get some egg whites and just pour it in so that they coat the grains, and then as it's cooking, like it's supposed to clump up more. I don't know, but we're gonna try it and see how it goes and do this together. So if you want as well to make this extra healthy, you can get some chia seeds. Really just go nuts. And you wanna try? Okay. Can you taste honey? So I like to put just a little bit. Again, you can do this after it's cooked and pour it in. I like it a little bit toastier, but I think that's about it. Yep, let's put the egg white in. Pour it all over. All over. Okay, that's it. And now we're gonna just mix that all in. This really takes all of about 10 minutes. You can use whatever you have. You can get creative, and after this, you could also put chocolate chips in here. You want to put it on the tray. So you're going to want to, at about halfway point, it'll be in there for about 20 minutes. At the 10-minute mark, you want to make sure that you take it out, kind of move it around a little bit, and that's when you can add the toasted coconut flakes. And there you go. So you pour it basically on, and then you want to spread it out. It doesn't have to be too flat because you do want it clumpy. I like mine clumpy. Should we put it in the oven?
Yes!
There you go. It's all in a tray, and we're ready to put it in the oven, and we'll do that and check on it in about 10 minutes.
Hello! Hello guys, welcome back. Wait for
So we're gonna do a little check at 12 minutes, and that's when we put in the coconuts and any other stuff. Just make sure it's not burning.
Oh
It
god.
looks really good. Everything smells like coconut and nuts and deliciousness. So I think this has actually worked pretty good. This is the first time I'm using smaller oats. So my two add-ons today are going to be flaked coconut and raisins.
And chocolate.
Chocolate later, because if you put the chocolate on now, it's going to melt. So I'm literally just
Taste
going
tester.
to drizzle. It's super hot, so just give it a second. And I'm just going to sprinkle coconut flakes. And then, did you wash those hands?
2 hours
He did not wash those hands.
later.
2 hours later. What? They're wet. You can't put wet hands in dry granola.
2 hours
2
later.
hours later. Okay, here. Hold your hand up. Sprinkle it over the top over everything. Yep, so I can already feel that the egg whites have made a difference and everything's kind of sticking together a lot better.
Mmm.
Is it so good?
Yes. Yummy, yummy.
Yummy? Sous chef. So it's been about, how many minutes has it been in there already? About 20? It's been about 20 minutes, and you can tell from how it smells, and take peeks so that you know how it's looking. Don't burn it because you'll be really, really sad.
Yeah.
It looks like ours is about done, so we're going to take it out and show you what it looks like.
Hot.
It's granola hot. So this is the best moment when you take it out of the oven. Everything smells like coconut and cinnamon. This is essentially what ours looks like. It's kind of clumped together. It's all toasty and yummy. All the nuts are toasted. You see the nuts toasted? But they're not burned, so don't burn it because it won't taste nice. You want to just let it cool for like 10 minutes, and then as soon as it's got some air in it, then you can add your mix-ins. Definitely do not add chocolate chips until it is 100% cooled down, because they will melt and it'll be yummy, but it'll make storing it really, really difficult. How's it taste? Hey, stop eating! We're not done yet.
This is so nice.
It's good, right? It's super
Yeah.
easy. Like this, and just go like that. At this point, you can throw in whatever you want. If you have dried cranberries, that's really nice too. I didn't have any today, so I didn't put any in. Dried pineapple chunks in there. You could put apricot. So I quite like raisins in my granola, so we're just gonna go for it right now. Just do a quick little mix. And there you go. It's all done. There we go. The lighting is terrible, but it is thunderstorming outside. Here, have a little spoon of everything. The raisins and the nuts. Here, that's you. It's very dramatic. You okay there? Alright. This is also really great to make a nice gift for somebody, you know, just put it in a mason jar. Everything in a mason jar is better. Put a ribbon on it. It's great with yogurt. You can have it with milk. You can have it by itself. It's going to be super yummy. Thanks for joining us for this granola session, and we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Bye! That was your sign-off line?
Yes.
That was not very special.
Peace out, eat more, and have fun.
That's good. I like that. What was it? Peace out,
Eat more,
eat more, and have fun. High five.